Hi, beautiful people. Happy Sunday. Welcome once more to our YouTube channel. This is Havilah School of Marriage by Dr. Crysantus and Nzometia. It's such an honor for us to have you here. If this is your first time, you're so welcome. Thank you for tuning in. Please stay tuned and enjoy this amazing content. We've been on an amazing series. It's been interesting. The in-law series. Today we are coming here with another power packed package. Trust me, you're going to love it. Thank you for all the vibes on the last video. It was really amazing. Thank you. Your son or your daughter in-law is also your child.
Wow.
That was the video of last week. If you've not watched it, please go back and watch it. That was like our highest trending video. I'm sure you will still like this one. Today we're talking about something amazing. My angel.
Yeah, babe.
Are you sharing?
Yeah, glowing.
Thank you, babe.
Beautiful as usual. This is wonderful. Hello, thank you so much for connecting. Last week we filled our channel with so many videos. Very important videos, including one on health that
That's
we
right.
encourage you to watch if you have never watched it. The tragedy caused by the Hebrew man phenomenon. Just after I shared that video, we have rescued some lives. And I'm so happy.
Me
And so many people are
too.
already testifying, so many people are commenting, people love the video and they are being enlightened. We are going to come up with more concerning pregnancy and delivery. And for now, let's continue with our series. And to tell you that this is a book we are writing, you can already place your command. We want to demystify the nightmare or the myth people have concerning in-laws. We want to wake you up from that nightmare. So you begin to live a good reality with your in-laws. So today we are going to be talking about how to deal with wicked in-laws. It's a strange topic, right? But we'll focus on sons or daughters in-laws who are acting wickedly. Because even though we have spoken about how to turn your in-laws into your friends and how to take your son or daughter-in-law as your child, some will still behave wickedly.
That's right.
We recognize that. So how do you deal with them if they come? Or if you realize that yours are actually wicked, no matter how good or how you have tried to take them as your child? Now, the first thing we want to say is to make you understand that when your son or daughter got married, did you approve of that marriage? If you didn't approve of that marriage and they're already in marriage, you cannot continue to get angry. Accept them. That's the first thing. Okay, the child that your son or daughter got married to, did you accept the person? Because you may be having issues with your child before your child gets married. And in marriage, you start accusing the other one as if it's the other one that's turning your child away from you. No. So check first to see if your heart is settled concerning their marriage. Before we talk about this. Because if your heart is already settled concerning them, you have a proof of them, you love your daughter-in-law or your son-in-law, you love your son or your daughter and you are in good terms, before they act this way, that's when you can say that they are wicked.
That's right.
So how do you know if your son or daughter-in-law is acting wickedly? The first is if he or she is maltreating the other person, the other partner. We told you one of the ways to turn your in-laws into your friends is to love your partner. If you now maltreat your partner, you treat your partner as a slave or as a nobody, then you're acting wickedly. You're acting wickedly. That's the very first thing. As with that.
Very, very true.
The next thing is that you turn your partner's heart away from his or her family. You enter into somebody's life who was raised by a family, by parents, by siblings, or even adoptive parents. And then you enter a person's life and then you behave as if he never had a family or she never had a family. And then when the person even tries to call the family members or the parents, you get so offended. It means that you are acting wickedly. Acting wickedly. It's not a good habit.
At all.
We are not saying that your partner should spend all the time talking with his or her family. We have spoken about winning.
Yes.
But your partner did not abandon the family. Your partner left the family to marry you, not abandon or forgot the family. That's a bad habit.
And like we said last time, it's now an addition. So you are now a daughter or a son that has been added into the family.
Really?
So you are supposed to be a blessing and not a curse.
And not a curse. Indeed, indeed. The next thing is that you block or stop your partner from honoring his or her parents or the people that matter to him or her. Normally, you are supposed to jointly do that. We have said it. You jointly take care of both parents and the people that matter, because you accepted them, they accepted you, they took you like their son or their daughter, and you take them like your parents and your siblings. But you enter in somebody's life and then you stop the person. I had a testimony that really caused me so much pains. Can you imagine somebody suffered for the daughter, sent the daughter abroad, and then she got there, she met this man, did everything the parents, yes, they didn't accept, because they saw this man was not good, because sometimes parents are refusing because they have seen that the person is not good.
Yes.
She went behind, did his papers, he went abroad, met her, and turned her into a slave.
That's slave.
She fell sick, he did nothing. All what she had, he took it. And that's how she fell sick until she died. He was planning to come and bury her alone. I'm saying this because it's news. It was read on news, national news. Can you imagine? And when she died, he was coming to bury her without the consent of the family.
Yes.
And that's how a good Samaritan told the father. Can you imagine? This is so wicked. This is so wicked. That people labor for a child, you come and you stop the child from honoring them. That's a curse. That's a curse. Don't contribute to this. Don't contribute to this. Don't contribute to this. Remember, they are your parents too. They are your parents. And everything you sow, you reap the seed you sow. Yeah. So remember that you separated from them. You did not abandon them. You did not forget them. So what is the honor you are supposed to give them? You are supposed to call them. You are supposed to text them. You are supposed to even gist with them. You are supposed to visit them. You are supposed to offer them gifts. Your parents may even be very rich, but your gift is just a seed of honor, of recognition. You are supposed to be involved in their lives. Yes, you want to say something powerful.
I remember this wealthy man that would usually visit, and you go and bring a small chocolate and you say, "This one my daughter bought it for me," and he's treasuring it.
You see?
A very little bar of chocolate. And he's like, "This is what my daughter brought for me." And he feels so honored that his daughter brought a piece of chocolate for him.
Imagine? Can you imagine? You know that your parents love this particular thing. Maybe it's not too expensive. You want to visit them, you come with it.
Yeah.
You see? And then sometimes maybe you got married, they are still carrying some burdens that are weighing on them, maybe caring for some children.
Yeah.
You can decide with your partner to uplift those burdens.
That's true.
If you stop your partner from doing this, then that's wickedness. You're acting wickedly.
Also, it's a season. It's not as if it's a lifetime.
Of course.
You can spend a few years assisting your parents with that burden. Why not? Just for a season.
So now, what do you do if you realize that your son or daughter-in-law is acting wickedly? The first thing to do is to pray for them. Is to pray for them. Prayer is the key. It will solve the problem.
So,
and then you can talk to your son or daughter to talk to the partner. If you realize that both are standing together against you, then it becomes difficult. You can talk to their own leader. If they have a counselor or a pastor or somebody that they trust or they respect, you talk to the person. And if you talk to the person and they don't still listen, you can get their own family involved, because some are so wicked that they can come even with charms to turn your child away. That's why you must pray.
Very important.
Prayer will break that curse,
yes,
or that spell, and release your child to begin to reason or think or act rightly.
Very important.
Very, very important. So in a bondage or affliction, that's what you have to do. Do not curse them. Many parents will start, some women will say, this breast that you suck for these years, oh, please don't curse them. Your child is your child. They may be acting wickedly now, but later on they realize themselves. And if you already release a curse, they will come back to you and they will not even be able to help you because you already cursed them. so it's affecting them. Don't curse, please. Hold yourself. Be disciplined enough not to utter a word. Just continue to pray. And then the other thing you do is patience. Wait. And stay in your corner. They are not your God. They are not your God. If God took care of you to that point, He will continue to take care of you.
That's right.
If they don't honor you, God will raise others to honor you.
Can't say that again.
So don't behave as if they are your God. Oh, you start feeling pains, you start having hypertension here and there. No. Trust the Lord. Continue to have your good heart. God will take care. As with that.
That's right. Very, very true. People you're saying. And one thing that you must know is that even though the son or daughter-in-law is wicked, that's the person that's going to perpetuate their generation. So when you utter those negative words, it will not just end with them. They have children who are, of course, your grandchildren. They will suffer the effects of those negative words. And that's why you need to control yourself, because it's not just about them, but now your generation that is involved.
Really, indeed. And if after dialogue they understand with you, fine. They see reasons with you. That's okay. You forgive them. Even if they don't see reasons, still forgive them.
That's true.
And love them still, because they are your seed. So important.
Continually love them. Show unconditional love. No matter how they treat you, don't choose to repay evil for evil. Really? Love beyond measure.
Love covered a multitude of sins, and continue to do good to them. Romans chapter 12 verse 21. Do not be overcome by evil, but overcome evil by doing good. Hallelujah. They will always need you. Know that. You are their destiny helper.
That's
of course. You are their caretaker and their destiny helper. All right. God bless you. God bless you.
Thank
as you
you
ponder
so
over
much.
this. And as you change, if you realize that you're a wicked son or daughter-in-law listening to us, change. Because God will require from you. There is an account you render on the way you led your marriage and the way you treated your in-laws.
I must know that it's a seed that you are sowing to. Tomorrow you also be a mother or a father-in-law.
Indeed.
Which type of seed you like to sow? Is that how you like to be treated? The way you are treating your in-laws? If not, then you should retreat urgently and sow what you would like to reap. And remember, it's always good measure, pressed down, shaking together, running over. It's going to be much more.
Wow. Thank you. God bless you.
Thank you for watching this video to the end. We are so grateful. Leave a comment. What you like to say? If you are the one, what do you like to say? How you like to be treated? And what do you think about this video? And of course, share and recommend them to other people. Thank you. Stay tuned. The next part is loading next week by God's grace. Bye.
Wow. And if God puts in your heart to sow in this ministry, you've been blessed, be free to sow. You have the contacts for you. Thank you.
Thank you.